Hey everybody, it's Janice with Creating Through Chaos, and we're going to start this project off with this piece of wood that I got from Dollar Tree. The first thing I'm going to do is paint it with a couple of coats of white chalk paint. I even got all of the edges to make sure that those were white too. Once that was all painted and dry, I'm going to take this little sign with a rooster on it from Dollar General, I believe, and I am going to paint the frame of that black. It's like a tan color, and it just didn't go with what I had envisioned for this project, so I am going to just take a little brush and paint all around the frame, even on the inside, and I just took a very small brush and just kind of went over the inside, making sure that I didn't get any paint on the actual sign, and just kind of followed the edges. And I did that all the way around this whole sign. As you can see, I'm being very careful. I didn't want to get any on the actual print. So once I had that all painted, I'm going to set that aside. Then I'm going to take that same little paintbrush, and I'm just going to kind of do the lines that were in the sign. I'm just going to add a little bit of black in there. Now that I have that all painted, I'm going to take my little sign and I am going to glue it right to the front of the Dollar Tree sign. And this little sign in the center was only $1 at Dollar General, so super cheap. Once I have that glued on, I'm going to take this ribbon that I got at Hobby Lobby. And it's just a buffalo check ribbon and has like a little edging on it. And I'm going to glue that onto either side of this sign. I'm going to glue it on the top and the bottom. But after I glued it on the bottom, I realized that I didn't want it on the bottom because it made the sign stand kind of funny. So I actually ended up pulling that up and then cutting it off so that the bottom didn't have any ribbon on it. Sometimes you don't think when you're doing a project until you go and try and actually use the item, and then you're like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. So I ended up not doing that part. So you can learn from my mistake and do not put the ribbon on the bottom, but definitely put it on the top because it looks super cute on the top. And then as I pulled the ribbon up, I just cut off the excess. But like I said, don't put the ribbon on the bottom. I'm going to add some glue and then just pull the ribbon over. And again, I'm just going to cut that off. And this is turning out so super cute. Now, I decided that I wanted a bow or something at the top, but I didn't like the way that that one looks. So I made a different style bow, and I'm just going to hot glue that right to the top of the sign right here. And I think this was the perfect bow for this project. Didn't have any tails or anything because the tails I thought looked kind of awkward. And that is it. This project is finished. How super cute is this? And it was so easy to make. I hope you enjoyed this project. I hope it inspires you to make one. And as always, don't forget to spread the chaos.